G'day guys, how's it going? Rightio, this is part 3 obviously of Charlie the CT110, giving him a freshen up. Now in the last video we're talking about paint and we're saying that there's this camouflage, oh shit, I've forgotten the bloody name again. It was camouflage sand or something. God, Mark, come on. Camouflage sand, there it is. It's a Rust-Oleum product. Now this was actually for Matt's this is actually Matt's paint for the KLR 650 out the front. I ordered some and they couldn't get it and I had to cancel it, and I thought I was going to get some more. And anyway, here is a photo. This was sent through to me. There's a Honda CT90 and which is the back one, and the Honda CT10 at the front. The back one has been done with Color Bond sandbank, and the other one was what was it? A Khaki, particular brand Khaki. So what I did was I checked out Bunnings, and hey presto, they've got the sandbank and it's in the metal shield. So I've gone and bought 4 of those. For the rims and any of the black parts, I'll use my always go-to is the Dulux epoxy enamel. That is satin black. Brilliant stuff. This will be brilliant on the rims. It holds up. I've used it before on a lot of the bikes. CB250, the Virago, and those rims are still holding up. So that's what we're going to do there. I've bought some bloody wax and grease remover, some what do you call that stuff? That's the masking tape. Right, so we're set with the Color Bond Sand Bank, and it's the Dulux brand version. That's the color mix, whatever. Now, just as I've taken off a few extra pieces, I've got the mud guard off, the chain guard. The more I look at this, the more I'm going to have to take a little bit more than what I first expected. It's a bit of a pain to take all these extra bits off, but it is actually going to save me time in the long run to do that. Now, let's have a look out here. Right, so now you know I was saying about how Max the DR650 is all set and done. Well, he's not anymore. The bolt that holds this side of the handlebars onto the forks is broken. If you saw that last ride that I did out at Mount Corong, you'll know what I'm talking about. So he's going to have to go back into the shed and get that sorted out. The KLR, right, so the poor KLR that has been sitting here, this is Matt's bike. This is the one that's going to get that Rust-Oleum camouflage sand paint job on. We've got to do the doohickey on this. It's been sitting here for, I don't know, Matt was over, and I think it's got to be over a bloody 12 months since this thing has been going. So I'm sure the battery's flat, the petrol's stale. But yeah, a lot of work. So once we've got Charlie done, this is the next job to get done, apart from obviously that thing I've got to do with Max. Righto, let's get back to the Postie. Right, pull that down. That should hopefully help with the lighting. And when you've got something really bright and then you've got something that's darker, it messes around with the camera. So you guys will remember some of them that when I cleaned out my Kero wash. And what I did was I ended up bloody straining the old Kero that was left in there. So that's what I've got. So I'm going to use this for doing a lot of the degreasing, and it'll be interesting to see how that goes. So if you know, try and save some of your old Kero by straining it and letting it sit, and then, you know what I mean? So I'll be doing that. Right, so we've just got to get bloody into, I think that's all I have to. That's it. Just got to start pulling some shit off. Righto, first job is this carby slide. Bring him out, boom. Right, on this top hose, I'm going to put some masking tape, if I can get it to go around there, like that. And then I'm going to write top on here, because I've had this problem before just the way these Postie hoses go around and up into the tank. So I know that this hose goes on the top and it means the other one goes on the bottom. Right, now for the hoses. These are always a pain in the backside to bloody get off. You reckon in today's technology they'd have some bloody better little system than these? I don't know what it is. A lot of the times, like on Macs, I use zip ties. We'll get the job done. Alright, come on. Gotta always be careful not to stab that hose and put a bloody slit in it. Righto, you guys are in the way, let me get at it. There we go, it's just the angle of the dangle. Now one of these are going to leak because I reckon I've only got, hang on. See, I don't know if that one's reserve or that one is reserve. Reserve should be the only one that leaks. So I think we'll just bloody pull it off and just see what happens. Alright, that's another little trick to do, is to try and just break that. There we go, that one. Break that one. Should make it a little easier. Okay, that's the pumper, so we want to clamp that. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, so I've clamped that with that. I've only got one of these, and the last time I did this I said I've got to get another one of these because they're so handy for doing that. But anyway, let's get this other one. So this one shouldn't leak. There should only be a small amount in there. Come on baby, there you go. Cool, so by that top one must be the reserve. The bottom one must be just the main one. Right, cool. So now, oh Jesus, yeah, righto. All this has got to come out. So we're going to undo those bolts there and pull that out. Right, my first guess was that they were going to be 10s, and they're not even close, they're 8s. Oh, that's nice. Love it when they're nice and easy. Beautiful. Look at that. You can come out. Whoop. Hang on to that. Boom, and that should, along with these little bloody doodads here, and that one there, just like that. Brilliant. So I'll leave, there's a, I don't know, call it a gasket, or it's a hard plastic thing. I'll just leave that there for the moment, just so I've got it all exactly the way it was. And boom, that is now going to be ready for doing the rebuild on it. And here's a little tip for you. See all these rags? These are all old rags that just get used for shit. And I hang on to them so I don't throw them out. And then I just have a pile of this shit so that I can put this down to catch bloody petrol. I'm not using it on good stuff, you know, So hang on to your old rags, just have a box or something somewhere, put them in there, because I tell you what, cleaning up oil spills and stuff, it's really handy, and you're not wasting nice new rags. Even to the point, guys, that I'll show you old towels that we don't use, or bloody tea towels. Instead of throwing them out, I bring them out here into the shed, and they'll be used for just clean up of crap. Even old t-shirts, when they're going to get thrown out, boom, into the shed they go. They always get used. Sorry guys, another tip. When you pull this off and nothing comes out, you think it's all empty, you set it down on the bench and you turn around and oh my God, there is quite a lot of petrol dripping out of the thing. So set it somewhere where if it leaks, it doesn't matter. Right, so I've just put some masking tape over that hole there. So as I'm cleaning this, degreasing and all that, I'm not going to get anything in that part. And I've just done those bolts so they don't, as I'm moving around, they don't wriggle out. Now, this is actually how, the last time we were doing on Tango with his carby, I've put the bolts. So remember I was saying about the tin of bolts and nuts. So they've now got little things in there. Nothing can get in there and nothing's going to come out. Even if I take this off, if I unclamp that, that bolt is still going to hold, as you can see, that petrol from coming out. So another little handy trick. Right, what do you reckon my chances are of getting the old bloody little header thing off on these? These are normally a toughie. Right, here we go. Oh, how is that? Oh, Charlie, you've been good to me, man. Right, let's get that. Hopefully this other one. Oh, it feels tight. I can't see what's going on. I like to see what's going on. I think. Oh, no. Look. It's busted. Don't you hate that? Wow. Well, there you go. All right, I've got to try. Yeah, all right, that one's out. Oh, you bugger. Oh, well. We'll figure it out. Right, get this back one off. Can't believe I broke that bloody stud. Okay, so now we should be able, that's the only bloody, is there another one? Oh, there's another one, hang on. One up here. That's not a 12. Go with a 10. Yep. Is there going to be there's going to be a spacer or something in there? Yep, there is a spacer as well. Right, now this should come off. That's off there. Boom. One postie exhaust off. There's that bloody nut that took the bolt. Clean snapped off. Righto, so I just put that nut back on there, and then there's this one here that snapped off of that bit right there. We might get away with not even having to do one, might be enough on a postie bike, you know, we'll see. Rightio guys, so what I might do is leave this video here. Guys, in the comments, what do you think with that snapped bolt? I'll give you my two thoughts is that whacking it on, just doing up the one nut, and because it's still going to go over that bolt, so it's going to hold it in place. It's just not going to be clamped tight. It will be clamped. I think that should be enough. Or should I maybe just put a bit of a, you know, nut it all up and then just put a little tack weld in there, which could be a problem down the track. But you know, how often am I going to ever, you know, want to take that back off? I don't know. Is there something else? I don't want to go trying to pull that stud out. I don't think I want to go down that route. I could do that, rebore it, put a bolt to do that, but I'm looking for quick and easy stuff. So if you've got an idea or something, or you've tried this before and what I'm saying won't work or whatever, let me know. If you tell me it won't work, my pig-headedness will most probably just try and do it anyway. But anyway, in the comments, let me know. Righto guys, hope you enjoyed that. So the next one, while I'm waiting to hear what you guys say about that, I'll try and get us a lot of this stuff all cleaned up, because we're just getting down to the, you know, you just don't want to be watching me doing the whole bloody thing. Righto, see you in part 4.